Right now, I'm driving through Ninilchik, Alaska. We're just coming up on town from the north side of it. I had to go up to Kenai today to get an oil change on my car and did some shopping at Walmart, hit the Arby's, hit the Church of the Transfiguration, and tried the appointment at the gift shop. But it was just kind of like a spur of the moment thing, and I noticed that they were out probably shopping or something. So I'll try to catch them next time. I honestly didn't expect there was any chance that would happen today, but I figured I'd just give it a shot since I was in town. The Ninilchik's really pretty. I'm going to flip the camera around here so you can see. So the first things that you come into Ninilchik, you'll see is like a Alaskan cannabis cultivator shop, a couple mechanic shops, senior citizen center. There's a marsh there where a lot of the senior citizens will go pick berries, so leave that for them. And the road's kind of crappy today, but I'm so used to this. The road's always crappy in the winter in Alaska. It is getting worse, though. Ninilchik, those guys at DOT do a really good job. But south of there, I don't know what the hell the problem is other than it's the boss and budgets. So I know the operators are down to like 5 guys for all of down here, down from 15, so it's definitely not their fault. I think it's just irrational and absolutely disgusting. They're expected to do the work of 10 more guys, all that equipment. So hopefully when we get a new decent governor this year, maybe he'll fix this garbage. Because down by me, it'll be like 3 days sometimes before they get to the road. It's a life safety issue. So it's a reckless endangerment of the citizenry, in my opinion. Old Town Ninilchik is down there. You'll be able to see it once we go up on this hill here. We'll go through there in the summer. There's not a whole lot to see down there right now. The old Orthodox church is on the overlook back there. This is an octagon gift shop, that the senior citizens use to sell stuff to make money. This is the Buzz Espresso. These are super nice people. It's like it's closed right now. Bar, restaurant here. There's some little gift shops here. Alaskan art. Ninilchik Native Association. Charters. Here's the school. Couple a church there. St. Peter the Fisherman Church. Roscoe's Pizza. That's a nice gift shop there. Three Bears, Alaska. It's like our grocery store / gas station. Baptist church there. Another Tesoro, and then there's a liquor store back there. There's a liquor store there. Keen Cow Thai food is really good. Here's the fairgrounds over here. This is where salmon stock is held, or Salmon Fest now because of some kind of infringement. The American Legion, they'll have camping in the summer available back there. Cute little old school house that I've always kind of liked. There's another abandoned one down here. The Ninilchik River. There's a campground here. Deep Creek, Deep Creek Campground. Here's Deep Creek. Kind of frozen right now. So not a very big town. Got the plow guy in front of me. They're using this salt brine now. Sometimes it's okay, but when it gets a certain kind of cold, it just destroys stuff. Gets really, really slippery. There was a bunch of bad accidents not too long ago in Homer because it just turned everything into ice. And then to the right of me is Cook Inlet. You can't really see it now because of this hill. Cook Inlet goes from Anchorage all the way out to the ocean, to the Pacific. Goes past Mount Iliamna. We'll get a pull-off up here, so hang tight. As soon as we get to the pull-off up here, if it's plowed, I'll pull off and show you guys that quick. I'm just taking it easy on the way home. And then I'll go to my Orthodox church tonight, to All Saints of America Orthodox Church. And on YouTube, there's a channel called Harmony. My friend Jack's videos are amazing. His video is what got me into the Orthodox Church. And it honestly saved my life. I was really getting into and still fighting my way out of really bad depression from living alone for so long and having so many failed relationships back because I never found godly women, Christian women, this kind of secular relationships that failed due to secular people. You know, if all they believe in is the world and in like material things and in money, doomed to not have a real loving relationship because none of that is love. So you can see it's getting really pretty up here. You can see part of the inlet there. You can see the moon is up already, even though the sun's still. We'll be losing daylight here until December 21st. Then we'll start to creep back and get our light back, and then go back to our beautiful long, long days within a few months after that, which I absolutely love up here in the summer. I love having like light out pretty much, except for a few hours at night. It's just amazing. I don't know if I could go back to anything else. There's usually a bunch of eagles that hang out on these little rolling hills on the edge of the inlet here. There's good fishing for them, so they just ride the thermals around up here and hang out. Usually there's a lot of moose. There's a big muskeg on this side. And if you go far enough that way, you end up in what's called the Caribou Hills. A fair amount of snow machiners go out there exploring kind of backwoods stuff. Dangerous, of course. And then over there, I wish you could see it right now. It looks like it's too overcast to see Mount Iliamna, Black Peak, and Mount Spur. But I've lived over there before doing flight weather and been the only person within like 375 to 420 miles, which was really weird. Had tons of brown bears always like rubbing themselves on the cabin. It was kind of terrifying. I'm glad that I'm not doing that anymore. I don't think I'd ever do it again, at least not alone. It's too hard to be that alone. You know, I'm alone now, but at least I get to go to church a few times a week and see people. And I work with people, which sometimes, I don't know, sometimes isn't so great. Hopefully someday I'll get to move to a country where there's more Orthodox people, or at least more country people or loving, kind people. I just seem to notice this mass disintegration going on here in America. It's everyone just seems so self-centered. The people I go to church with are great, and the Russian people I know here, the old believers and the far-right Russian Orthodox people, I can relate to them because they're like loving, kind people. And, you know, maybe they look like not friendly at first, but when you talk to them, you just see this outpouring of kindness and love is what I've noticed. And it's always been like that for me because I actually interact with them and care about them. So that's a huge plus. I live, like, there's several Russian villages around where I live. Volokneza, Vosnesenka. I've been watching too many Russian videos. Razdolna, Nikolaevsk. And I'm in Anchor Point, so we're just north of Anchor Point. A lot of these people, these used to be houses for the set netters that would catch salmon out here in the inlet and set net skiffs. They'd put a set net out from the beach and then they pick the fish out of it with it used to be just rowing skiffs, but now motorized skiffs, and sell their fish to fish buyers on this road. There's also a small set net herring fishery here. You can see the inlet's going to start appearing. As soon as we get over this hill, be able to see some water between the houses, and I'm almost to the pull-off. Here's the sign that the pull-off's coming up. Here's a really odd-shaped cabin. I got studded tires on this BMW, and it's got all-wheel drive, so it does pretty good. But it has a oil leak. I'm just going to pull off here real quick, so I don't think I can get too far off here. So there's Cook Inlet over there. And we're just going to get right back on the road. So yeah, it's going to be kind of just a boring winter highway drive for the rest of the trip here. I think I'll end this stream here, and thanks you guys for joining me. Yeah, I'm careful. I got secret studs on this one that I don't even know if I'm supposed to have, that got 3 sides to them because my buddy from the fire department made these Hakkapeliitta tires for me. So I'm pretty rippy. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me.